بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين لا سيما بقية الله الحجة بن الحسن فداه أرواح العالمين واللعن الدائم على أعدائهم أبد الآبدين ودهر الداهرين. اللهم كل وليك الحجة بن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا. We read in زيارة الياسين of Imam Mahdi عليه السلام ومجلي العمى. He will put away our blindness. He is the one who will put away our blindness. Of course, we are not blind, we can see. But the problem, we only see the apparent of everything. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in the Quran, يَعْلَمُونَ ظَاهِرًا مِنَ الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَهُمْ عَنِ الْآخِرَةِ هُمْ غَافِلُونَ. What they know about the real world is they only know the apparent meaning of the real world. As if someone just knows or sees the surface of the sea and ocean. And he thinks this is it, but it's not that. It has depth. Oceans have depth. Seas have depth. So if someone sees the sea, seas are very important. Why? Because you can see the reflect of your picture on them. So they can work as mirror. This is not simply the sea. You don't know the sea. Sea is something else. Sea is dangerous. Might be beneficial, might be dangerous. No, you're exaggerating. No, you're an ignorant person. I'm not exaggerating. Sea can kill you. Oceans can kill you. They are very dangerous. So some people, or the vast majority of people, sees things or sees only the apparent look of things and reality. They don't have that sharp vision that can penetrate the surface of things and enters the real meaning. يعلمون ظاهرا من الحياة الدنيا. When Imam Mahdi عليه السلام comes, he will change things fundamentally. He will let you understand well the meaning of dunya. He will change your view about things. Sometimes I bring this example to my friends and students. I tell them nowadays, it's called, if you see people killing each others for what? Over a candle. Why? Because they need the light of the candle. While you have lights, electricity, you have everything. And they want to make themselves warm on that candle. You're going to laugh on them, correct? Fighting, killing each other for a candle, that's ridiculous. We have everything, correct? We have everything. We don't need to kill each other for a candle or for a charcoal. No, I want to make myself warm with using that charcoal. No, you don't need that. You have gas heaters, you have electricity, you have separates, you have everything. You don't need that. So 200 years ago, 500 years ago, they couldn't understand the meaning of using gas to warm yourself. They didn't have the electricity. They cannot understand that. They might kill each other for a light. That's right. But not anymore. Everything has been changed. This is exactly what Imam Mahdi ﷺ will do. He will come and he will change our visions. I'm not sure if you've met before someone who has a problem with his eyes, he cannot see colors, colorblind. And I've seen people. I went with one of my cousin to Gold Coast, and they purchased glasses, and they started to see the real colors. Huge difference. And then they gave me glasses to see as they see. They don't see any color. So they think that, green, you have 3 types of green, but it's not a green. This is a green that's yellow. They cannot see the yellow, for instance. I'm just giving you an examples. When Imam Mahdi alayhi salam comes, he will give you a glasses that gives you the chance to see things as they are. This is exactly what he's going to do about the dunya. He will change our ideology about dunya. When you see people fighting for dunya, then you'll see what? People disregarding dunya. As if someone is drowning, They are in the ship and they had a dispute about a ring, let's say, and they saw themselves drowning and the ship's getting sink or sunk forever. They're not going to fight on this ring anymore because they see the reality of that moment. Correct? Imam Mahdi will come and give us that vision. Amir al-Mu'mineen, the commander of the faithful, Ali ibn Abi Talib, talks about dunya, and see how he talks about dunya. I'm bringing you this narration as an evidence to understand what Imam Mahdi alayhi salam will do. إن الدنيا منتهى بصر الأعمى لا يبصر مما وراءها شيئا والبصير ينفذها بصره ويعلم أن الدار وراءها. Dunya is the end of a blind eyesight. While the one who is not blind, who is basir, who has the vision, the sharp vision, will not stop on dunya. He should know very well that behind dunya there is something else called akhirah, hereafter. والبصير ينفذها بصره فالبصير منها شاخص والأعمى إليها شاخص. And that's why someone who has vision runs away of dunya, because he knows very well that this is the last thing that he can see. While a blind person will rush towards dunya. As colorblind people, when they want to buy a green thing, are they buying yellow? This is the green. Give me this green garment. This is not a green. I want this green garment. I don't care. This is not a green, brother. It's yellow. You've got a problem, man. This is how he sees it. Imam alayhi salam will come and change everything. What I mean change? Imam will change everything. He will change our vision. So don't think, okay? Let me say that. Probably you don't hear that every time you hear about Imam Mahdi alayhi salam, that he won't give us the chance to have houses on beaches and personal yacht and private jets. No, it doesn't work like that with Imam Mahdi. Rather, of course, he will give us what we need, but he won't give us a luxury life. In other words, he won't reappear to make us slaves of dunya. What's the point of sending him there? We're already slaves of dunya, aren't we? So do you think, okay, some people are wealthy, healthy, he will make the rest like them? No, it doesn't work like that. When we read narrations about the era of Imam Mahdi alayhi salam, we see that on those narrations, Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam are telling us that people will not show any interest in what? in gold coins. Why? Gold is gold. Okay, probably because they have cryptocurrency now. It's not about that. It's about the vision. They will have different vision or vision. Their mentality is different. Yeah. As we read in some narrations, الناس في الدنيا بالأموال وفي الآخرة بالأعمال. People are judged in dunya in accordance to their wealth, but in hereafter in accordance to their deeds. What do you have with you? You know, I have an account number with that much zero. That won't help you. What can help you? Your actions, your deeds. Your intentions, good intentions. So, don't think that Imam Mahdi alayhi salam will come and bring the luxury lives to us. No. He will give us a decent life that we can live with dignity. And he will spread the justice, using justice, of course, not using oppressions to spread justice, as some do. But he will teach us, give us the insight that we can understand this dunya won't last forever. So if you know that you're going to die tomorrow, would you fight for $10? No. If you know tomorrow you will be transferred from this place to a place with no pain, no enemy, no envy, no jealous, would you fight for $10? No. This is exactly what Imam Mahdi will do to you and us. He will teach us. وَمُجَلِّ الْعَمَى. And that's why we have in some narrations, he will put his hands or his hand upon our heads, and our intellect then will be perfect. We can see everything as they are. So that's why there's going to be no conflict. No need for conflict. No need to steal people's properties, because you don't need people's properties. What do you need? To drink, to eat, to live with dignity, in harmony. You have that. Why? Because you will use whatever you need, not more than that. Do you need 50 houses? No. You can be only in a place at once. You cannot be here and in Iraq and in Afghanistan and in the States at once. You're here. You need one house. Yeah, if you travel a lot, you need 2, 3 houses. Not more than that. No, I need to have 50 houses. And usually multi-billionaire people, they have 50 houses, still they are making money. Why? Go have risk. No, I have to do something. And they fight for that. It's not about business, making themselves, busy. No, it's about fighting, killing each other, lying. They are con men. Why? Because they want to make more money, because they don't have the vision. That's the problem. So don't think, if someone thinks that Imam Mahdi would come and give you a private jet, follow your law rules, and in accordance to the today's world's rules, he will give you what you think that might make you happy and give you happiness, you're totally wrong. It means that you don't know the revolution of Imam Mahdi alayhi salam. And that revolution, when it comes, he will do the revolution in our within. When he gives us the chance to understand and to see the reality and the truth. And when we see the reality and the truth, We won't be greed anymore. We're not going to have any envy in our hearts towards anyone. Any hatred. Why should I hate someone? Why? Why should I feel jealous? Why should I have envy? I don't need that. MashaAllah, he has. Al-khair wal-barakah. No. Yes. Too many houses, too many cars, too many mobile phones. Not he's with fashion. Fashion is behind him. So what? He makes fashion. So what? I think the most important thing that Imam Mahdi alayhi salam will do is to give us the chance to see. And when we see, we won't fight. Because it's not worth it. Wallah, if someone comes and tells me that, okay, tomorrow you're going to die, I'm not going to think about my mortgage anymore. I don't care, it's not my business anymore. Other people can think about it. It's their problem. If I'm going to die, I'm not going to think about next year, how should I, extend the insurance of my car. I don't care. I'm not here. Who will drive that car? This is exactly what Imam Mahdi alayhi salam will do to us. So if someone thinks that Imam Mahdi alayhi salam will make him slaves of dunya by giving them whatever they desire, they are totally wrong. And that's why we have in our narrations great companions of Imam Mahdi alayhi salam will wear as Imam Mahdi alayhi salam wears and eat as Imam Mahdi alayhi salam eats. وَإِلَّا if they want to go other than that, choose other direction, they won't be with Imam Mahdi alayhi salam. They have to know that. Yes, I want to be from Ansar. Amongst them, Ansar Imam Mahdi. Can you eat bread and salt every day? This is the food of Ansar al-Mahdi. And Al-Sadiq said that. I'm not bringing that out of my pocket. This is the food of Ansar al-Mahdi. They think they're going to sleep. You want to be as Ansar al-Mahdi, sleep on very, very, smooth bed, nice pillow, eat the most delicious food, and Allahumma ajjal li walika faj'alni min Ansar al-Mahdi. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to be able to control whatever you have, your mind, your think, your imagination, your feelings. And we have that in our narrations. And believer, if he gets pleased, his pleasure won't make him showing his happiness excessively. And if he gets hurt and angered, that won't astray him from the right path to oppress anyone. No. Whether he's happy or unhappy, happy or angry, he will act in accordance to Islamic laws. Are we like that? This is the question that every individual should ask himself. And then say, Allahumma ajjal walika al-faraj. So it's not easy. Okay, you're telling us that Imam Mahdi will come and he will give us the vision? Yes. Then what's the point of him? I don't know. What do you mean, what's the point of him? What's the point of being blind? Just tell me that. If I see the colors, different colors, it's going to be very hard for me. And this is the reality. The world is colorful. It's not only 4 colors. There's plenty of them there. I don't want to know that. Don't wear the glasses. Stay as blind as you are now. Well, I don't want to see the world as Imam Mahdi alayhi salam wants me to see it. It means that you're stepping on danger without knowing that. Don't you want to know where you put your step? Where you're going? Imam al-Mahdi won't do anything. He will just turn on the lights. Then you can see everything. He will get you out of darkness. Then you will realize the dunya, the nature of the dunya, the essence of the dunya, how stinky is dunya. Would you kill yourself then for dunya? I don't think so. Would you kill yourself for a stinky food? No. Imam Mahdi alayhi salam describes dunya, ألا حر يدع هذه اللماضة لأهلها. Sometimes he put, when you eat almonds, some almonds are very bitter. You just spit them. When you spit it, because out of bitterness, if someone goes there and takes that, what you spit, and eats it, this is called lumada in Arabic language. Imam al-Mu'mineen is explaining dunya, describing dunya as a lumada, a bitter lumada, who was spit by someone and somebody else comes and says bah bah and eats it. This is the nature of dunya. Well, if you want to be sick with coronavirus without understanding the taste, back then, eat it. But you're eating a stinky thing, a bitter thing. Imam Mahdi exactly will give you the chance to understand, nothing more. And I think it's a lot. I'm so eager to see that era. He will give you the chance to know people. If someone says, Salaam alaikum, Allah bil khair, anything is behind that or nothing. He is saying that for the sake of Allah. Allah bil khair. Good Allah bil khair. Or he wants to steal your money. He will give you the vision. And that's why there are some people against Imam Mahdi. They like this world. And that's why there were some people against the Prophet ﷺ with the best akhlaq the Prophet had. Because they had a life that they created for themselves. Free of everything, every law, every akhlaq. They had no akhlaq, no law. The only law that they had was the law of jungle. And they were not willing to change that. The Prophet came and turned on the light, and people started to see things as they are. And they got cranky. Allah says that in Quran. لم يكن الذين كفروا والمشركين منفكين حتى تأتيهم البينة. Everyone were like each other's until the Prophet came and turned on the light. And some of them said, okay, we would like to follow the light. Some said, no, would like to be in darkness. Why should I know? So don't think otherwise about Imam Mahdi alayhi salam. Don't think that Imam Mahdi will come and deceive us. Give us Panadol so we're not going to feel the suffer. No, he will show us our sufferness. And he will tell us what can cure us. And the cure is by leaving dunya. And closing your eyes on dunya. Not following dunya. I think that's a lot. May Allah hasten his reappearance. And give us all the chance to be guided by him, and that's a real guidance. That's the real guidance, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, فَكَشَفْنَا عَنْكَ غِطَاءَكَ فَبَصَرُكَ الْيَوْمَ حَدِيدٌ. Somebody, one of Imam Sadiq's companion, was in Hajj with Imam alayhi salam. It was very crowded back then. And he said, MashaAllah, ma akthar al-hajij, too many pilgrims. Imam alayhi salam told him, ma akthar al-dajij wa aqall al-hajij. Too many noise, but not pilgrims. He said, what do you mean? Look at them. And then Imam put his hand on his eye and gave him the sharp eyes, and he saw every one animal but some. One of them was fox, the other one wolf, lion, eagle, rooster, etc. And he said that in every 10 one, a bunch of 10, I used to see a single man or woman, single human being. If someone has very nice look, but you know when Saddam started to put beard, he was good looking man, but he's an evil. He's an evil guy. Would you sleep with him in a room when he has gone there? He's a dangerous man. He's good looking man. It's not about that. It's about the reality. Imam alayhi salam will give us the chance to understand things. So if we cannot hide yourself from others because they have the vision, you will try to behave yourself, correct? Discipline yourself. Because they can see you as well, as you can see them. And that's it. That's the best world that we have. Inshallah, may Allah hasten his reappearance. بحق محمد وآل محمد هذا والحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين. أحسن الله عليكم الله يحفظكم.